SHOT Show 2026 has happened, and oh baby, do we have a good amount of amazing airsoft replicas coming out, as well as some good optics, and a little bit of some tactical gear. Let's get into it. So as always, my main source for me covering the SHOT Show 2026 is always through Airsoft and you. I'm always thankful that these guys come out and make videos of it. I hope one day that this channel will be able to go to SHOT Show directly and cover it instead of relying on these guys. But as always, huge shout out to these guys for making these absolutely wonderful videos, allowing me to go in and cover what is going on and what's new at SHOT Show 2026 for Airsoft, as well as just basically showing off all the newest products and allowing me to explain it. As always, there are a bunch of other videos I've looked at of people covering SHOT Show. And if you are curious about this, I will leave the channel itself in the description box below. And by the time of this video comes out, and with how this channel works, you won't have a few months before this content starts to go a little bit lower. So anyway, let's begin with the GOAT himself, Evike. So right off the bat, we have these really cool and awesome pistols called Shaw Concept Systems. Basically, these are just some really cool replica pistols that I thought were really cool, especially the one at the bottom, which this logo will be removed real quick. Yeah, it looks like a really nice product. Just look at how beautiful that one is. Got some good internal components, modularity, and just looks really nice. As well as I also wanted to point out these Kimbers. And I really like these two bottom Kimbers down below. They remind me, and if you are a longtime friend of the NV Studios, they remind me of the Twin Jewels. And yes, in the future, I do hope one day to make the Twin Jewels a real-life airsoft replicas. From there, we have the EMG, and these guys are, as always, they like to always show off the new Terran Tactical products because of beautiful collab with EMG, Strike Industries with Evike. And just to explain the whole relationship, Terran Tactical with the external components, and then you have EMG, which is basically Evike's own personal internals when it comes to good airsoft parts and everything, combining together to create Terran Tactical 1-to-1 replicas. And these babies look absolutely amazing. Starting off this one up here, we have the Ballerina. This one was from John Wick Ballerina. Basically, this is more of a Glock with a compensator. Then I believe we have the Sand Viper down below. And then I'm trying to forget what else we have. I believe this is also the Pit Viper. And then we have just the Viper up here. And the significant differences is compensator, no compensator, much smaller frame. As well as it has an island cut to it as well. And as I predicted, when it came to my early showcase of when this was first put on their website for pre-order, we have the TR9 GGB PCC, and basically this is just a gas blowback pistol, uses Glock mags, and as predicted, I did say that it would be what is probably going to be their main thing they're going to showcase at SHOT Show, and it is one of the things that they posted on stories on Instagram. Hey, so upon editing this, I just want to correct that they utilizes high kappa mags, not Glock mags. As well as there is also, and I love this, they also made a same thing, but it's not a gas blowback, it's an electronic one. And so that's really nice. I can definitely imagine that right here is going to be where the battery is going to be stored. So that's also great if you want to go with gas blowback or if you want to go with a electronic AEG as well. Really good. I'm going to go definitely with the gas blowback one just because of the sense of awesomeness. And also, the video did not mention this one, but down below here is another Terran Tactical rifle that was from Ballerina. This was the one that John Wick was using. And basically, this one is a gas blowback rifle. Not like the ultralight assault rifle that they had. This one is just more of a gas blowback, heavy powered kind of one. Really nice, but not much data on it. Moving on to another brand that I really like, Strike Industries, coming out with what I can only say is absolutely some amazing products. So right here is a gas blowback Scorpion Evo. As well as we have another one. We have another GGB gas blowback one. This is the PP19 AK. And what I'm very happy is, and I'm hoping that's going to zoom out to show these two, one of the big things that I'm very happy about is, and this is probably definitely going to be my top, best one from SHOT Show, but as you know, this one up here, Strike Industries, a gas blowback P90. Strike Industries EMG Cryotech P90. So this is an electronic AEG. Yes. I cannot tell you how epic this moment is to have Strike Industries furniture with the power of cryotech. And if you know what cryotech is capable of, then let me tell you, cryotech is the GOAT. Cryotech is the definition of why you drop $500 on an airsoft replica, because cryotech is the best. You're asking the airsoft community what airsoft replica should you get? They're definitely going to say, get a cryotech. Because it's just, that sort of thing. You either love it or hate it. And let me tell you, Cryotech might be a very, questionable slash crazy brand that everyone either be glazing or hating. But when push comes to shove, if I get my hands on a Cryotech, I'm going with this. And let me tell you, I am beyond happy. I think the only thing that I would like to change is probably this upper part right here. Make it something similar to this, or maybe thinner. And I just hope that's possible. And for my Vietnam historians who want a little bit something of the blast from the past, we have these beautiful Colt style rifles. Just look at that. Nice and simple. They look absolutely beautiful. Personally, I really like these, especially if you want to LARP into some Vietnam era like stuff or early models of basically the M4 rifle. I mean, look at that. Just that alone of the changes before the modifications. It's just, I'm a sucker for the development of the M4 project. And yes, I did watch the Windigoon video. But this little guy right here is what I love. It's like a baby 1911. It is so tiny and cute. And I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to get my hands on that. Because I love me some baby pistols. Now it's time for the brand that is out here innovating with either the cool ideas or, I'm sorry, what kind of ideas? Caltech. I can definitely see this one being the major thing. This is the Caltech Sub 298 GGB, so this is a gas blowback. Gonna have mags. But I love that if you know what this Caltech gun is, in like the real firearm, it's collapsible. And what's really nice about this one is yes, it is also collapsible as well, and it doesn't affect its performance at all, which is just absolutely cool. Moving on, same booth as Evike. I also wanted to mention these really cool Specna Arms AKs that are coming out that look absolutely amazing. Now, if you know me, I really do feel like Specna Arms is a great brand if you're getting into airsoft. For me, it answers my question when it came to I want a little bit of customizability with my replica. So as soon as you get it, you might get an additional hand grip. Maybe basically it just provides you a little bonus item, which I feel like really gives that new to airsoft person a level of, oh cool, I got this little thing that comes with it. That's nice. But I'm really happy about these AKs that they're coming out with. I love this modern outer barrel that they have for these AKs. They look really nice. I also just realized they have a proper stock instead of an AK stock. So that's also pretty nice as well. And I'm really looking forward to trying out one of these in the future. And now moving on to PTS, a very good manufacturer of parts and accessories for airsoft. They're coming out with their own kit of the Raider X. Now, from what I've heard from just a lot of people, everyone really loves the Raider X platform. You're able to take a P32 from SIG, and you can just put it into this nice kit. Collapsible stock, additional mag, really nice. And it's nice that that PTS is coming in with their own version of it, so it's really cool. Another cool little replica that they are also making is the Honey Badger, which I gotta say, this looks really cool. I just love the small frame of it. It looks like a tiny little aggressive little platform, and it's definitely going to be great for those close quarter indoor airsoft matches, which just looks absolutely cool. So that's definitely another thing on my radar that I thought was very cool. Rotating back to Strike Industries, this was not from the airsoft thing. This was from the actual Strike Industries showcase of their booth of the actual firearms. But as always, a lot of their products will transition into airsoft or can be cross compatible. And one of the coolest things is this customizable stock. It has these links here that allows you to basically customize the stock to if you want it to be up or down. This is great for a proper cheek rest, and I feel like that will be definitely very helpful for a lot of airsofters out there, especially if you like to use a full seal headset or cover for face, overall, I just feel like that would be very nice for a lot of people, and it's nice to know that this product will be coming out in a few years, and it just looks absolutely cool, as well as some cool tactical gear. Starting off, now this one was a bit 50-50, but I gotta say, I really like this one. The EOTech newest optic, I really cannot say how cool it is. But that's pretty much it. Like, if you watch the first video, it basically has multiple different dials for lighting. You also have a dot, circle dot, or just the circle itself, as well as you can swap the battery right there. Adjustability on the side. Doesn't have any buttons or anything because it's all right here. It has shake awake. It also has a night vision setting, which basically that right there is amazing. It also has a quick detach mount, so you can put it onto any of your replicas if needed. I would say the only downside is two things. Number one, this thing is not lighter than the previous model, and also it costs $1,000. So that happened. It's definitely one of those like 50-50 things, because from everything it's advertising, it's like, wow, this is great, but I'm sorry, but the price and it being a little bit heavier, because this is an all aluminum build, I'm sorry. It ain't selling for me. And now we're moving on to the rival of EOTech, HoloSun. Now, HoloSun has always been that 50-50 for me when it comes to their optics, but I ain't gonna lie, what they are putting on the table, and these two products pretty much are great for if you love doing night operations with Airsoft and you like busting out that night vision and you like to use white light, you're gonna love these two products. Unfortunately, I was unable to find a video showing it off for the new Holosun optic, but luckily I found this simple article. So yeah, so this is the new optic that Holosun is coming out, and basically that is one heck of a word salad. But the main thing is, as you can see, it has two lasers in there, a green laser, but then you have a white laser, and that's for if you use white light optics, which is not the green night vision, but the much more whiter type night vision. Again, my knowledge of night vision is very minimal, but basically it's a night vision that's from Modern Warfare 2019, Bravo 6 Going Dark. And what's also cool is the lasers themselves link up with the reticle as well. So if you're adjusting the sight, the lasers will be adjusted as well, which is just absolutely amazing. Now, what's cool is this is great for like call outs, indicating like go there, take this guy out, that kind of stuff. But what's also cool is maybe you need some illumination. Allow me to illuminate for that. Yeah, so this is a Holosun white light flashlight, the RSI Arc. And basically all it does is it creates light in dark places utilizing white light that your optics can see, which for me that's incredible. So not only can you be precise, but you can also sweep a room more properly and provide proper lighting for you and your squad, which is just absolutely cool. And now it's time for the bonus product. So this is, I wouldn't really call this tactical gear, but I gotta say, what this brand is coming out with is pretty cool. Now this is from the brand Agilite, and I gotta say, with their, for example, their magnetic belt, which basically has an inner belt and outer belt, but they're linked with magnets in the back. So what's cool is basically, let's say you have your belt layered out and everything, it all matches up perfectly well. You take it off and everything, but when you try to put it back on, you just can't properly align it that's just right. Some people really like their equipment and everything to be fit perfectly and precise. Enter the magnetic belt system from Agilite, in which it links up perfectly every time, and it just looks absolutely amazing. Anyway, so they're coming out with what I can only describe as a very cool shirt. Their shirt is the soft tactical shirt. Short and long sleeve versions, and basically it's just breathable material, able to handle some harsh conditions. So overall, I would say SHOT Show 2026 was definitely an amazing thing. I almost forgot actually. I would say something that I am looking forward to has got to be SNL, like fake out with them discontinuing the Scar, only to come out with, yeah, here's our new modern version of the Scar, which just looks absolutely amazing. I really cannot wait for that one to have a replica version that is actually from the actual manufacturers. Of course, knowing me, I am definitely sticking to the ICS model because that thing is perfect for what I'm looking for. But overall, definitely was a great SHOT Show 2026. So many different types of just replicas, equipment, tactical gear. that it's either them showing off from past years or some new products with just some minor improvements. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything, and also tell me down below what was your coolest thing seeing from SHOT Show 2026. Thanks again for watching. This is Airsoft News, signing off. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out our other YouTube channels if you're interested in checking out more content from NV. As well as don't forget about our Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you are helping making a dream come true. But anyway, thanks again. This is NV signing off.